Good morning. Hope everybody had a great morning so far. Um, Pretty much, we got the kids ready. They pretty much on their way. Already started school for today. I'm pretty much about to get ready to go to work soon. I'll start a little bit soon. Just getting on here talking about this live, especially when it comes to these Jordan 23s and this claw croc silhouette. To me, I think they just following Crocs. They following Yeezy, especially when it comes to comfort right now, because a lot of people that's what they in for is try to get for comfort. Um, Me personally, I wouldn't get them because, like I said, I already have enough Crocs, and let alone got the Yeezy foam runners and the slides, and other slides as well. I just think Jordan Brand is throwing this out here just because, like I said, they try to get on this croc clog run, so they want to make sure, they want to grab people's attention, putting their Jordan Brand label on it. But me personally, I think, that's what they doing. They copying off them. It's like pretty much like, the situation with Kanye with Adidas, so they taking a particular silhouette and putting a twist to it to make it look like it's their brand, but it's copying off another brand. And at the same time, a lot of the shoemakers or creators that make these developments of these shoes don't like the idea of that, especially if they're not getting the say so on it, or let alone they getting the idea on it. Good morning, my guy. What's going on, man? Thank you coming into the live, man. We sit here just coming here talking about these Jordan 23s that they about to release on sneakers. Definitely gonna be a sit for me. Definitely gonna be a sit probably on sneakers anyway, because like I said, they is pretty much trying to go after doing this croc run, and I don't think they're gonna be successful with this, especially when it comes to this particular shoe they trying to do with the shoe design, because Crocs always gonna be number one, especially when it comes to comfort and just for the price. I mean, you can't beat it for $50. You may be able to get a nice pair of Crocs for a good price, and you'll be good with them. And they last a long time. And people think it's an ugly shoe, and at the same time, it's not a shoe they think they put on. But I promise you, once you put them things on and just walk around them about like 20 minutes, I'm telling you, it's gonna change your mind. You're gonna be like you walking on clouds, like where you been at, cause that's how I was. I was anti Crocs for a long time till I put a pair on. I put on my wife's Crocs, and I was like, you know what? What did I missing, man? I gotta get some of these. And 6 pairs later, I'm in. At the same time, like I said, I won't count them out, man. It's just something about them. Don't get me wrong, the foam runners and the slides are great. Don't get me wrong. Foam runners and slides are great. But at the same time, they're very pricey. So you definitely, if you don't have the funds to spend on foam runners uh, um or slides, Crocs is your go-to, especially when it comes to comfort. I mean, and then too, you always can go by with the boosts and stuff. Boost is a go-to shoe. I mean, if you look for some MMDs, you find for a good price. But overall, like I said, Crocs would be your go-to. And definitely, I know you can get them under $50. If you shop around, you definitely get a lot of them for under $50. I have got paying probably 4 pairs is under $50. So I know for a fact these are insanely affordable. And and Jordan Brand just trying to grab people's attention with this new design, but at the same time trying to do a Crocs twist to it, called because it's considered a clog, and that's what Crocs are known for the clogs. So, like I said, I just think personally they just copying off Crocs. That's all they doing, just putting Jordan Brand label on it, and they copying off them. That's it. That's all they doing. They gonna see how they gonna do with this little release with these particular ones, and that's it. And then two, you got these J Balvin's Jordan 2s coming out. They coming out September the 14th, I think. Maybe September 14th. The J Balvin's will sell out because, a lot of especially when it comes to the Hispanic community, they definitely go forward towards, their, the culture, especially at the same time, if it's coming through branding through Jordan, definitely gonna sell out. Definitely gonna be a reseller piece right there. Um, Jordan 2s definitely wasn't, all solved after shoe for a lot of sneakerheads. A lot of people they care about twos. Like I own a couple pairs of twos of my own. I got the OG Chicago's. I got another colorway Chicago alternate the twos, but a lot of sneakerheads I haven't I've seen haven't really wear twos like that. Unless like I said, you got to collab with Manir or at the same time with Union. A lot of people actually have, you want to get on this two run, but a lot of these sneakerheads, especially these newer ones, don't know nothing about these Jordan 2s. They just jumping on it because of the hype and, and nostalgia about it because it's a Jordan 2 and it's J Balvin. So, like I said, if it was just a regular 2, guaranteed them things was sitting there. But, him having a collab, they gonna sell out. They definitely gonna sell out. And then you got a couple of Air Force Ones that's on the way. Those definitely gonna sit, because a lot of people's not on this Air Force One kick anymore unless it's all white or the all black ones. But they on this duck now, so pretty much the Ducks had took over the Air Force One's era. So pretty much that's not gonna be sellout. So those definitely gonna sit. And then you got a couple more dunks, of course, on the way. You got plenty of dunks. They ain't never going away. They gonna dry them out, wring them out, and they gonna do it again. They gonna keep pumping dunks out like crazy. So definitely those gonna be some of their sneakers at. I don't know what's going on with Adidas. I don't know if they're gonna have more releases coming around, especially the controversy with Kanye, with the situation with the ownership of these shoes and the copyright of taking other people's designs. We don't know what's going on with that situation. It's just a lot of stuff going on in the sneaker community, especially when it comes with Nike, with this ransacking, people doing this stuff again. With this, just being, spiteful of these things, because people actually work really hard to look for that particular shoe and they hit on it and they should be guaranteed safe for their shoes to safely get to their residence. And for people to come and do that ransacking stuff, I personally disagree and I don't like it because I know me being a consumer, if I'm buying a sneaker and I enjoy wanting to save up and get this sneaker, I should have no issue for my package to get here safely. So overall, I definitely think I would be a little upset about it because, like I said, especially me spending a couple $100 off a shoe, knowing that I should be guaranteed that shoe and should safely get here. Should be no issue when it comes to Nike. And I say it's Nike's fault because simple fact they got their own shipping trucks to where it's shipping to these particular post offices or let alone these FedEx or any of those warehouses to where people can obtain their shoes in an orderly manner. And for somebody to come and ransack these trucks is a big issue because apparently somebody knew about these particular trucks and they had these loads of these shoes on here for them to go ransack it and just took pretty much everything what they want that had a high value, or good value in the market to resell it to somebody else. And it's not going to be cool because the particular shoes is now pretty much flushed out on the market. They all on a lot of these resellers got them. They didn't post them up on social media. They didn't threw them on site X and go. So a lot of these shoes are pretty much just gone now, and they cannot return them because they can't track them. So it's just really sad that situation happened, especially when it came to somebody ransacking these particular shoes because a lot of people spend a lot of money on these shoes and they should be guaranteed their shoes. That's just my personal opinion because that's just not right. It's like somebody coming and ransacking your home that you work hard for and there's no liability. There's no consequence to it. Like I'm saying, it's like it's not fair because it's not right, just for people to do that, and people, they need to hear this. And I'm sure you heard it from other sneaker YouTubers and let alone, creators that actually, talked about this situation. And it's not cool, man, because it's like we had a situation before and they dealt with it and they canceled a lot of people's orders and people got their money back, but that's not the principle. It's the principle is that the security of the product. If people spend hundreds of dollars on a particular shoe, or you got all these bots, they buying all these particular silhouettes and shoes, where they should be guaranteed their shoe at their home. That's where they have tracking numbers to where they know when that package coming and when and what time that package is coming. They shouldn't have to sit there and worry about looking on social media, seeing a truck open, it's all these shoe boxes is all on the ground and they are destroyed or they've been taken or stolen. At the same time, that's not a good look for the brand, and it's not good look. It's not a good look for people that actually doing that. Good morning, Evelyn. Good morning. Welcome to the live. Uh, it's just not right, especially when it comes to people doing these things. When it comes to just taking people's shoes, because it's not cool, man. Overall, it definitely shouldn't be like that, because people deserve, if they love their shoes, they should be here secure. Because people have that that urge to just buy a pair of shoes for somebody for their birthday, or just for a loved one, or just showing that they love them or care. For somebody to come and ransack, they just took that away from them, and it's just not cool, because that person may be like, well, my shoes on that could have been on that particular truck and it never made it here, and they gotta end up getting a return. They gotta settle, getting a return for Nike, and they not gonna be happy with it. I wouldn't be happy with it, because I'm like, I'm looking for my shoe, I'm waiting for it. I'm excited because I hit on the sneakers app or Adidas Confirm, and it's not even gonna make it here, and that's kind of not cool, because people really, look forward to their shoes or any other package. The same thing would happen with Amazon. Amazon had the same situation. Somebody came and ransacked their stuff, and they had people had their stuff sitting right on the lawn, and you got hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of their products sitting out here on people's lawns and stuff. And that's a scary thing, because people spend a lot of money every day. Like, as we start talking right now, they buying off Amazon, or they buying off Nike, or they buying off Reeboks, or buying off Adidas, and they want to make sure their stuff is secure, and they don't want to be able to sit here and be like, oh shoot, let me see what I can find another way to try to get my package. Then they ain't got to worry about nothing getting ransacked, because that's what put it in people's minds to be like, oh shoot, I see it on social media, somebody ransacking all these trucks. I don't know if I want to buy from these guys anymore if I don't feel like my stuff ain't gonna be secure. It's a scary thing, because it's half the battle. When you make a purchase, you click that button, you make a purchase, and you end up getting the purchase. It's half the battle, because now the other half, this is the tough part, is that the package is getting to your home. That's the tough part, because now people has a lot of these people that just doing this ransacking stuff don't have no time on their hands. So apparently you have time on your hands to sit up here and do something like this, and you think this is okay because that's just a quick flip, or at the same time you just being spiteful because maybe you might worked at Nike before, you trying to get back at them by trying to mess up people's products or any of that nature, to make you think that it's okay to do that. And it's not okay to do that, because like I said, people spend, if y'all actually go look at that clip, I'm telling you, it's like it gotta be at least over $200,000 worth of just products just sitting there, just on the grass, just sitting there out of the trucks. That's kind of scary, because people spend a lot of money, they work really hard or work overtime just so they can get ready for these releases, and boom, you see your stuff on the ground, that make you upset, and I'm sure a lot of the sneakerheads in this community was probably upset, or just just in wow, because it's like the biggest sneaker brand in the world that we trust on, and you would think they have better security, especially when it comes to our products, and for that to happen, make you put it suspicious. Like, not saying it's all the way Nike's fault, but you think you would have did a lot better from the last time somebody ransacked this, these trucks last time. It's like, are you really caring for what, our products, what we do when we get to this situation, when we got to spend money to buy our products? You don't know what people go through just to try to buy your products. So it's like, you have to put that in more consideration when it comes to people's things, because a lot of people don't have the money just to get back. And then too, it's like, yeah, you'll do the return, or you get people their money back, but that's not gonna justify of your way of business when it comes to make sure the consumer's product is protected. So you have to get better with that. Especially being a bigger giant sneaker brand the way you guys are, you have to be better with it, because a lot of people is not going to be want to buy from you if their shoe ain't gonna never make it here. And the return is cool and all, but a lot of people, 90% of the time, don't want their returns. They want their product. They probably want to wear that shoe. Maybe had plans for that this weekend, or let alone maybe next month, or they going to a sneaker event or a ball, and now they only have the shoe they want because somebody sit there and ransacked it, and it's not a good look, especially for Nike. And then too, Nike, like I said, they'll fix it, but at the same time, we just can't keep taking this stuff, over and over again with this coming with this truck when it's ransacked. You gotta get better, Nike, with it, man. You have to. And then with Adidas, like I said, with Kanye and the actual Adidas brand, they're having their issues now at the moment. I get it. Where Kanye's coming from, being as a designer and a creator, and him being African American. We are a very, very, minority, race in this country, and to get to those levels, it takes a long time and a lot of effort, and a lot of sacrifice to get to that type of level. For somebody to go behind your back and make designs, or even try to, imitate your designs, and don't tell you about it or not approve it, and it's not a good thing, man, because it shows that these sneaker brands behind these doors where we don't see sometimes, it's be a lot of backdooring, and there's a lot of sneaky stuff going on. And I get it, because you want to make money and all, but at the same time, if you made a partnership, you bring somebody in this sneaker brand, you want them to help you to build you sales, which he had brought you sales. Why would you not even sit there and talk to him about, okay, like, all right, Kanye, we about to make a shoe, something similar to your design. Is it okay so we can sit here and release it and push it out? I think Kanye probably wouldn't even have made a big deal about it if y'all, you guys just came to him and, been okay with it. What's going on, man? What's going on, Sean? It just overall, man, they had to be better with just communicating, because now you're losing a power giant with Adidas, and it's not gonna be a good look, because the sales gonna start dwindling down. Yeah, Kanye probably gonna make an agreement with them to where they gonna finish off their lines with release with Kanye with Yeezy, but after probably this year, I guarantee Kanye will no longer be with Adidas. I guarantee it. Probably even at the end of this year, probably the next couple of months, because that man is ticked off right now, and I can understand where he's coming from, because if you have a design that was created and you spent money on it, and let alone this is all facts. Yes, I'm telling you, if you have a piece, like say you draw a piece of artwork and you show it to Adidas, like, okay, this is my design. What y'all think about it? Adidas like, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, definitely. Let's make it. Let's push it out. Great design. Let's push it out. And Kanye's like, okay, we'll do it. Go ahead, push it out. Push the product out, hype it up. Get the numbers, bring your percentage up to where it's over 50%, and bringing this brand back to where it needs to be at. And you should be able to be honored to have somebody like that in that stature, to somebody that just left a powerhouse sneaker giant, which was Nike, to come over to y'all brand to make sure to elevate y'all brand so y'all can survive in the sneaker community and just the world itself. Because at one point, Under Armour was overturning Adidas already in sales. So for that to happen, it's a big impact, especially for that brand, to where you be able to be number 2 now. And it's not fair for Kanye West, him being African American, to be able to take his brand and twist it around to critique his brand so you can feel like, oh yeah, okay, now we did what we did for him. Now we can take his stuff and use our put our name on it and and make the sales without. That's pretty much what he did. Is just took his sales. I mean, took his design, twisted it around, and to make it seem like, okay, screw you, Kanye, and we can make our own sales and stuff. And they didn't even talk to him about it. So it's like, where's the loyalty? Where's the loyalship when it comes to that? Because people, especially, if you got an athlete or you got a rapper over here or an R&B artist, they should be able to, if you're bringing them into their brand, they should feel comfortable to where they should have ownership of their brand, where they ain't gotta feel like they gotta have a back turn, because now they want to invest money into you too, because that's their money. They, the sales they've made from going to doing concerts, or revenue what they made, sleepless nights by, getting their stature and their platform where they be, and for them to come turn to you, just so they can build more of their empire, should be a blessing, because it's very hard to find a successful rapper, let alone a successful athlete, that be able to, help you bring sales like the way they have been. And they should be able to make situations better for the person that's bringing the products up for y'all sales. And I don't think Adidas did a good job with that, because now you about to lose a big powerhouse to y'all brand, and it's gonna hurt Adidas. It's gonna hurt them. They really think that losing Kanye is not gonna hurt them. It's gonna hurt them, because like it took a while just for Nike to recover just for losing Kanye when they lost them in 2014. It hurt them, believe it or not, because a lot of them, you got a lot of Yeezy fans. You got a lot of them, and a lot of Kanye West fans. That's myself. I'm a Kanye West fan. Kanye had his ups and downs. He had situations, with his mom passing, and at the same time, dealing with situations, with Kim Kardashian, and dealing with her family, the Kardashians, which they're a mess, period. And it's a lot of stuff that's just been going on behind back doors, and Kanye was just trying to be reserved and collective with certain things, and now he's speaking out, because you can't sit up here and take somebody's design and turn it around and try to mimic his design and not tell him about it. That's not cool. That's like sitting up here, you selling a car salesman selling you a car that's supposed to be reliable, and at the same time, it's a junk, it's limited, and you feel a certain type of way because you feel confident that this brand is gonna treat you like you should be treated when they reeled you into the brand at the first time. And for them to do that, I don't think that's not cool, because that shows a look to where other rappers, or let alone other popular stars, maybe want to go to that brand. But then again, they could be like, wow, they're like, if I go to that brand and make a designer of a shoe, I'm not sure they're gonna sit up here, and try to copy off my brand. And it's like, I get it. A lot of brands wants to, test the waters by, maybe copy the brand and twist it around, but at least talk to the man. I mean, talk to the person that created and started the design itself before you even try to go behind somebody's back and think like, okay, it's cool. I could do what I want now. Y'all get it, because they're the power giant. They feel like, oh yeah, we can do what we want. But communication is key. That's just for anything. Even a relationship, just at work, or just in general in life. Communication is key. Without communication, you can't do nothing. And at the same time, without God, you can't do nothing. So what makes you think it's okay to not tell Kanye about these certain particular brands y'all releasing, and you think it's okay because it's Adidas and y'all just do what you want? It don't work like that, man. You have to respect your powerhouses that keeping your brand alive, because now Kanye about to walk. I'm telling you right now, he's about to walk, and he ain't thinking about the Adidas no more. He already had his mind made up a couple of months ago when he was sitting here talking about Nike and talking about, I wear Nikes, and, I'm in an Adidas brand. That was his go-to anyway, because the thing is, especially like the same thing like with Virgil. I mean, rest in peace for him. He made an impact being able to get into Louis Vuitton, which has been very hard for African Americans to even get in big time designer, platforms like that. And then let alone incorporated a shoe that put his artwork into with Nike and just skyrocket because of his craft that he put into design. And Nike didn't sit around and turn around like, well, let's turn around, let's make a shoe that's almost, close to what he has, but not talking to him about it. You can't do stuff like that. That's what Adidas did wrong with that. You have to be better when it comes to communication with your powerhouse sellers. And Kanye was a powerhouse seller, and you had to be more. You had to communicate better. And now he's about to walk away, and y'all don't have a clue what is gonna be your next powerhouse now at the moment. You don't have no clue because you just don't have no clue. Y'all pretty much stuck right now. Kanye can go make a brand, and his fans and fan base is gonna run with him. I'm telling you, they're gonna run with him because Kanye got a big base, especially when it comes to his branding. Period. And it's just sad that these two giants since 2015 was killing the sales, especially when it came to just hype shoes. Let alone, you had your Ducks and you had your Off-Whites. Yeezy was up there. Now y'all ain't gonna have nothing when it comes to that. Y'all gonna have these copies to where y'all think that's gonna impact y'all sales. It is not, because it's not like the OG. You gotta have that first for anything. So, like I said, we just sitting here talking about Jordan brand, especially when it comes to their Crocs looking shoe, and right now it's 9:15. So at the same time, like I said, Jordan brand is trying to do something slick too with with the Crocs, with the comfort, because that's what a lot of people are looking for right now nowadays, is for the comfort. And Crocs are killing it, especially when it comes, and they especially doing it with the collabs. They're killing it, man. And I can't be mad at them because they pushing out a product that people will love, and it's affordable. They're not gonna buy a couple $100 shoe for they don't have the comfort, or a couple $100 shoe that's just gonna be hyped, and at the same time you're not sure you're gonna get it or not because you're gonna be in a raffle. So for Crocs to do this revolution like this, I kudos to them, because like I said, they wants to make people to feel like they don't have to be stressed about a product. And that's how Nike should feel, and Adidas should feel. That's why I think Nike's getting better with too, is doing a lot of restocks, because a lot of people be stressing because they don't know for sure if even 50% of the time that they on the site, or let alone wait for this release to drop, if they're guaranteed they're gonna get this shoe or not. So it's like it's a hit or miss, especially when it comes to Nike. So I think Nike's hearing this out, because a lot of people was peeling away, because it's like, why I'm sitting here spending my time and my life and energy for something that I'm not guaranteed I'm gonna get anyway. So it's like, they find other things, other shoes, to where they can be able to be okay with it. So it's like I said, overall, it's just a lot of stuff going on in the sneaker community, especially when it comes to, like I said, with Nike, with the ransacking, Adidas, with Kanye, with his situation, with the miscommunication, and it's not gonna be done yet. It's far from done, because it's like I said, a lot of stuff been going on. It's just been closed doors for a long time, and now it's just getting exposed, because a lot of things is not right in the sneaker community. You already got along, let alone, the sales is not up and high in price right now, because the market's been down now. Sorry, y'all. The market's been down now for a long time, because like I said, a lot of people ain't been spending money on shoes like that. And then too, for certain shoes, the market is not high enough for them, so a lot of people's backing off on a lot of it. So they pretty much wait for, these couple of months coming up, because there's a lot of fire coming, especially in October and November. Definitely a lot of fire coming. And then I've been seeing leaked images with these Jordan 11s, these red and white Jordan 11s. I do not like them, man. I'm telling you. And I like Jordan 11s, but I do not like that shoe, man. Um, like I said, it just remind me of those the cherry lows. I already got cherry lows already. I'm not gonna get a mid top Jordan 11 and go spend 210 for this particular shoe because it's a holiday Jordan 11. I'm not gonna do that, and I guarantee a lot of other sneakerheads is not gonna do that. I mean, it might sell because, like I said, it's red, but I highly doubt it. It's not gonna do the numbers like when the Cool Grays came out or the Breads came out. It's not gonna do those numbers because a lot of people still love that shoe and still will love that shoe. And for them bringing out this red and white shoe, that's a totally different colorway. That's a totally different, it's not even the OG colorway. So it definitely is not. It's not going to sell. So like I said, I'm just saying you right now, it probably be a no go for me. Like I said, my shoe probably lasts as those lost and found Jordan Chicago's ones. That'll probably be my go to. I'm definitely gonna pass on them 11s. Them 11s, I'm not. I don't even like them. I don't care. I just don't like that shoe, man. It don't look good. It don't look good. They could have found any other Jordan 11. They could have brought back. They could have brought back the Gammas. They could have brought back those. I definitely would have tried to go after the Gammas. They had the Gammas, or just the cap and gowns. That's why I need to go back get the cap and gowns. Like this other Jordan 11s, they could have made than just that. They could have made some winterized Jordan 11s. They did it with the fours, they did it with the 14s. They should have did it with 11s. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just talking. Like I said, I definitely won't go after those Jordan 11s because that shoe is trash. I don't like it. I don't like the red and white on it. I don't like it. Nah, I definitely pass. Like I said, the Jordan ones, lost and founds is gonna be my go-to, especially for my holiday shoe. That 11, they can keep that. Like I said, Jordan is trying, like I said, they just trying to imitate Crocs with this cloth they got coming out. They supposed to be priced at 110, so it want with taxes probably be like around 117, 118. Um, Good luck to everybody that's trying to get them. Man, if you like them, hey, go for them. Me personally, straight pass. I don't need to have those. I have Crocs already. So, like I said, if you're Team Jordan or whatever, you like everything Jordan, them claws are for you. But I guarantee those gonna sit. They definitely not gonna sell out. Like I said, it's too many other clogs are out here for it's cheaper and it's comfortable. Like, and I really don't know about the reviews, especially when it comes to this particular Jordan clog. But I highly doubt it's not gonna beat Crocs, especially when it comes to that. And they trying to get in this clog train like what Yeezy and Crocs. And you got your Baron stock, them shoes, the Jesus shoes. They said those are comfortable. I won't own them. It's a lot of other Uggs, you got a lot of other, competition when it comes to these slides and clogs or whatever. But like I said, I definitely ain't gonna go after them. Like I said, because I just think they're not gonna be comfortable. I just flat out, I don't know, no Jordan of that stature is gonna be comfortable. So like I said, Jordan brand, hey, y'all doing what y'all need to do to try to push yourselves, go for it. I ain't knocking you off of that, but like I said, I know y'all just trying to just get on this slang clog train because Crocs and Yeezy are doing a thing, especially when it comes to this sales. So I think overall, like I said, definitely, be a pass for me. I definitely won't try to go after them. Like I said, just been a lot of stuff been going on with Yeezy and like I said with Nike. The situations like it's just another soap opera in the sneaker community, especially when it comes to other things. Like in general with topic, just in life. You have your disagreements, you have your miscommunications, but you have to learn and adapt and get better with things because that's the only way you're gonna be able to learn from your mistakes. You have to try to learn from what you do. You don't want to make the same mistake twice. So, same time, like I said, it's just really heartful, seeing Kanye going through this, especially with a brand that he thought he was trusted and cared about, thought, he was loyal to. And for them to do that things to where, they making a similar shoe and doing it behind his back, I don't think that wasn't fair. To me, as being a sneaker, YouTuber creator, people gonna copy off your stuff. They gonna, look at everything you have to, up their subscribers or up their views or, all of that in that nature. But, at the same time, you got to show respect to your creator, especially if the ones that's putting out the work, because you can't just sit here and just copy off their stuff just so you can try to elevate to make your stuff look better, because it's not cool, because it's like you didn't put the work in. So what makes you feel like you have every right to take anybody else's stuff and turn it around just so it can up your stuff? And it's not cool by doing that, because that's not your idea. So that's the thing. You have to build your own creatiness to where everybody be happy, or let alone just communicate. We can build together like it was, even with Kanye and Adidas, 2015. They communicated together. They talked about design. They was okay with design. Kanye was okay with design, and it just blew up. I don't know what happened this year to where they felt like they had to go behind his back and make these particular shoes, and y'all already making the sales that y'all need to make the sales. It's like all it could took about 10 or 15 minutes to sit down with this man. If he was on the phone, FaceTiming him, or he's sitting at the office, sitting there just to tell him, just giving him an idea of what we can do with your creation. And that probably would have squashed all of that. But y'all ain't go do that. So it's like, just because you had corporate pedestal, don't mean you just go and just take control of everybody else's stuff, because you're gonna lose your most important people that brought you to that platform. And you about to lose, like I said, you're gonna lose Kanye, because y'all didn't go right with it. And I can't be mad at him. He had to go part ways, and that's part of business. So, like I said, overall, we're going to just stay on advisory, especially when it comes to Kanye and Adidas. Nike, we already know what's going on with that. We all definitely know that's going to be a mess right there. People going to get their stuff returned, their money returned. And, a lot of people going to be just, upset because they're not going to be able to get the shoe they want. And it's just a whole mess right now. And it's going to be it's going to be weeks to come, especially when it comes to this particular topic. So, like I said, that's just my personal opinion when it comes to Nike and Adidas, especially when it comes to certain things. And they just have to get better with it. Y'all been doing this way too long. Y'all been knowing all this stuff has been happening way too long. Y'all got to get better with it. I mean, y'all have a business to run. It's like any other person, like if it's a small business or a big business. You have to do things right accordingly. You can't just do things how you want things anymore, because the way out the world is totally different. It's not how it was maybe 2008 or early 2000s, to where you had more opportunities to where you can just go replace somebody if somebody leaves or whatever. Because athletes and artists always will leave and go, or come back and stay, whatever the case may be. But nowadays, it's hard to find great artists or R&B artists to represent your brand without they ain't got no dirt behind their back. So it's like, it's hard to find somebody like that. And, you have to be careful with the people that you have already, because, like I said, you're going to miss out on great things, especially when it comes to that. And I think that's going to happen with Adidas, losing Kanye. They're going to miss out on a lot of great things they could have did with him. And all they had to do is communicate with that man. That's all they had to do. That's all they had to do. They ain't had to do all that behind the back stuff. And you know how Kanye was. Kanye has a standard, and his standard has to be met to where he will be okay with it. If you're not okay with that man's standards, then he's gonna lash. That's what he did. He lashed. Y'all did stuff that was behind his back, and he ain't like it. That was it. I mean, that's for anybody that anybody, a friend or a wife or a husband, they doing something behind their back. Guarantee that stuff, they ain't gonna like that. They're not gonna like that. Other significant others not gonna like that. You can't do stuff like that. If you wanna just be honest with the person, be honest with the person. Sit down, talk to them, be honest with the person. Because that stuff gonna hit you back in the long run. So just whatever you do it, just stop. Just don't do it. You know, if you ain't planning to stay in a relationship or any of that nature, just talk to the person. So at the same time, just here talking about this live, these particular Jordan Claw things. Like I said, good luck to everybody that's going after them. They definitely about to release like less than a half hour. If you're going for them, go for them. Definitely, like I said, I'm not gonna turn you away against them. If you're good with Jordan Brand, go for them. Like I said, me gonna be a hard pass. I don't need them because, like I said, I had the Crocs, and especially $110 is kind of like big pricey. Like the Sand Hill Benberries was kind of pricey, but I knew they was very limited. And two, at the same time, Crocs don't do a lot of collabs. And at the same time, I didn't know I was gonna hit on, so that was just a hit or miss. So like I said, just here talking to you guys, especially about these Jordan Claws. Good luck to you guys going after them. It's pretty much been over 40 minutes I've been on here on this live. I'm about to end it, pretty much. Like I said, overall, you guys have a great Wednesday. We're already halfway through the week. Let's get through the week safely. And, have a great day at work. Have a great productivity at work. Do something to change the world, man, because, we're not here for a long time. So, at the same time, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Don't miss out on my new video I just put up yesterday. It was pretty much a lost video I had, especially on a particular shoe. Go check it out. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know in the comments what y'all think about that particular shoe. Just stay with me, man. Tell me, like, we almost at 1,500 subscribers, man. You definitely don't want to not want to jump on this butchering crew team, man, because we're definitely putting up numbers. So at the same time, like I said, always say y'all hug y'all loved ones, because you don't know when the next time y'all see them again. And another video's on the way soon, so just make sure y'all tune in. And you guys have a great day. Peace.